Hey there witches, it's Jess again and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be doing another one of my Halloween specials, a makeup tutorial for Morticia Adams of the Adams family. Like I said in the last video, I am not a makeup artist, I'm not professional, but we're going to give it a go. I've got my frame of reference here on my computer, I've got all the makeup I need in front of me, and most importantly, I got my coffee. So let's get started. First of all, we're going to need to put on one of these. This is a wig cap. Obviously, we are going to put a wig on later because I did not have Morticia's long black flowing locks. So, put this on, hopefully without choking ourselves. Beautiful. Is anyone getting dinner lady vibes? So we're just going to tuck this under and pin it. Just for now, just so we can get our hair out of the way and so I don't do all my beautiful makeup and then realise I need to get a wig cap over my face without smudging everything. So, and there we are. Lovely. So, next we are going to prime our face. The way I like to do it is use some hydrating spray and some primer spray. I actually do have some primer cream here today which I'm going to give a go. I've never tried it before, but I figured if I'm using a lot of white makeup I don't want it to come out really pasty. So yeah, there you go, give that a nice spray. Nice. So I'm just gonna let it dry. Using one of my many Amazon boxes, a piece of cardboard. I have a lot of boxes hanging around my house because I have a problem with buying stuff from Amazon, as people will tell you. Oh, need a sip of coffee. Right, so I'm gonna give this cream primer a go, just to give my skin a bit of a base. Hopefully it's not going to come out too pasty because I am using a bit of a mixture of costume jewellery, a bit of costume makeup like you get in the Halloween shops and actual makeup. But yeah. So this stuff is like, it's purple. And I thought I was going to have like a full-on purple face. I ended up looking like Ursula from the Little Mermaid. But it does come out clear. So my face is primed. I think I'm ready. Where do we start? So, looking at Morticia's face on these pictures, her face is quite pale. Some girls have just done it with like normal makeup and just added obviously the smoky eyes and the red lips. I myself am quite pale in general. So this is probably going to be just a normal makeup do for me, but I am using some costume makeup, some white paste, oil-based makeup, just to get that paleness, and then I've got some highlighters to get that glow that she always seems to have, and then somehow I guess just use some black to define the cheeks. Really sorry. This wig cap's not behaving. How's everyone's day? How is everyone's October going? Are we enjoying the Halloween festivities? Are we getting ready? Have we decorated houses? Have we bought costumes? What have we done? I have bought a lot of costumes, a lot of wigs, a lot of makeup, and I'm happy to say that I am now skint. So, but it was all worth it. It was all worth it. Anyway, face is primed, wig cap is on. Let's go. So, first of all, I'm using some, actually, I need to get a sponge. So I am using, like I said, I am using some oil-based face paint, just some cheap stuff that I got from Primark, I think, which I'm going to apply with some of these babies. Some sponges, just again, cheapy sponges from Primark, just to get a bit of a base going, and then I think I'm going to add some of the powdery white foundation on top, just to make it look a little bit less pasty. I wasn't sure if we were meant to use, like, you know, water. Like, would you remember those face paints with your kids? You add water to it and that's how they used it, but we'll see how this goes on. Oh, it's not too bad. No, that's not too bad. try and get rid of all the dark circles and spots and all those beautiful things that every face has. So, probably won't. So the reason I decided to do Morticia Adams, because obviously there is an Addams Family musical, and I've loved the Addams Family films for years. I watch it during Halloween, before, after Halloween, away after Halloween, any time of the year, all times of the year. Why not? And I've always loved Morticia. I always say every year, well, not every year, but most years, yeah, I'm going to go as Morticia. And I never get organised, I never have the wig, I never have the costume, or I have bits and bobs, and then I'll just end up looking like an ordinary witch. Yeah, anyway, wanted to do Morticia because obviously ties to the Addams Family musical, which my channel is supposedly meant to be about, although looking at most of the videos I've done already, this is just a vlog series. This is just a Halloween vlog series, that's what it is. It's no longer a musical theatre channel. We're doing well, guys. I might have to change the description of my channel. Anyways, so, I haven't seen the Addams Family musical in person. I actually did find last night, because I was trying to find a song that I could do to go along with this character, with this video, which I was planning on doing next, but I ended up watching the Addams Family musical on YouTube last night. I found a really good video. And it's a funny musical, I like it, but there isn't any, like, particular solo songs that Morticia has. She has one, but I just feel like, because I'm a one-woman band, that it would be difficult for me to do the one and only really song that she has in the song, it'd be really difficult for me to do the one and only song she has on her own in the whole musical by myself. So, debating whether to just put this makeup tutorial on, and I don't know. Like, it was even suggested to me that maybe even find a song that isn't obviously from the Addams Family, but like kind of put it towards Morticia's character, which could be a good challenge. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with it yet. I actually do have another character in mind from the Addams Family that I want to do a song from, which is obviously Wednesday Addams, and she does have a song called Being Pulled in a New Direction, which I quite like. I love the video, I love the song and the scene that goes with it. If you've already seen the Addams Family, you probably know, but I'm just going to give you a quick rundown. So basically, this is a story about how Wednesday is now grown up. She's not a little girl anymore. She's found a boy, she's fallen in love, and she's bringing him home to meet her family. And obviously the Addams Family aren't your ordinary, everyday family. And it's kind of a internal struggle for her to decide whether to be with him or to stay with her family, but also that struggle of trying to be herself, not changing for him and not changing who she is, although she is trying to make her family seem a bit more normal, because obviously, like, we know what the Addams Family are, they're weird. Anyway, so the song Pulled in a New Direction is kind of a song about how, obviously, typically Wednesday, we know her as a character. She's not a sunshine and rainbows kind of child, and this is a song about how things that used to make her well, this is a song about how things that used to make her not happy, like, you know, rabbits and rainbows and smiling and stuff, how she's finding that because she's with this new boy, that he's changing her perspective on life, and now she likes all these things and she wants to go to Disney World. And it's kind of nice because it's kind of that coming of age type thing, but obviously in a stranger setting. Obviously the Addams Family is a strange family, but you wouldn't expect it to be like that, because Wednesday is always seen like a character that's quite happy within herself and happy with her family and loves being a bit weird and a bit creepy. But I guess it's kind of speaking to, I'm not old, but speaking to all those younger people. There's like teenagers who do have those internal struggles. They're trying to figure out who they are, and they're probably trying to stay as they were just to please other people. But obviously you can't do that because everyone changes. I'm not the same person I was when I was 16, and I'm glad, because I was an awkward little emo child who never spoke to anyone And here I am today, doing YouTube, doing makeup badly. Anyway, enough of my rambling. So we've got the base white on. It looks okay. I'm saying it looks okay because, as you've seen before, I do wear glasses. So to be honest, it's a guessing game of how bad it looks. It's kind of like the big reveal. So I do my makeup, I think, oh my god, that looks amazing, look in the mirror, and then I put the glasses back on. I'm like, we need to fix this, girl, we need to fix this mess. And so got the base on, and we are going to put some powder on. I would show you what I'm using, but to be honest, a lot of this makeup is a bit beat up, it's been well used, shall we say. So the packaging isn't as beautiful as it was, but I think it was either last year or the year before when I was still at uni. It was Revolution. They brought out this like Halloweeny makeup, like this highlighter, white powder, and a couple of other things, and I killed to get all of it. I think I only got a couple of things. So this powder I'm putting on is a Revolution powder. What's the official name? Do we have an official name? Ghost powder. That's what it was called. And it had a little imprint of the ghost. Ooh, powder going over. It had a little imprint on the ghost in the palette, and it was everything I wanted. And I also got, which I'll show you in a minute, some Revolution highlighter. Vivid Baked highlighter, which I use. It's called Ghost Lights, by the way. I use this stuff pretty much every time I'm doing my makeup. I love highlighter. I'm not good at contouring, I'm not good at foundation, anything like that, but give me some white powder and some highlighter and I will shine. I will shine like a disco ball. That is my general aesthetic for makeup. I want to be the shiniest person in the room. I love shiny things. If you know me well, I love shiny things. Anyway, just getting this powder on. Looks like it's going on okay. Leave a comment down below if it's going otherwise, but I think it looks okay. Maybe it's just the lights. And don't you know how like lights make everything look better? So if you really, really highlighted, you're like, oh yes, they look beautiful, and then the lights turn off, and then you're like, oh my god, what did I do to my face? But yes, I'm sorry, I've still got the sniffles. Still slightly sick, but we're carrying on, as we do in the theatre. Yes, so white powder's gone on. White foundation's gone on, and now for my favourite part, the highlighter. I love this highlighter. I'm sorry about all the noise I'm making. I've been trying to set out everything so I wouldn't make any noise trying to get things out, but there's going to be noise. I'm a noisy person. Anyways, I got my fountain highlighter, and so I'm just going to... Well, looking at the picture, she doesn't really have a lot of highlighter. Actually, no, she does. She's always seemed to have, like in the film, she's always got that, like... I don't know what you'd call it, like dewy light on her, like in between her eyes, so her eyes that always look really, like, shiny. Anyway, so I've got my highlighter, put it on the cheeks. Ooh, there's a lot of powder going everywhere, I'm sorry. Sorry if you're triggered, but look at that. Can you see? I know I'm pale already, but look at that. Yes. Look at my highlighters. So I'm probably doing this in the wrong order. Like I said, I can't do makeup. I do makeup in my own way, in my own order, and I'm sorry if you're all screaming at home, I'm doing it wrong. But I'm quite happy with how I do it, so highlight a bit on the nose. I love shiny nose. A little bit down there, a little bit up here. Am I shiny enough yet? Okay, so got some highlighter on. Oh no. Right. So I've forgotten, well, I haven't forgotten. So I've got the picture I'm looking at. Some of the girls have like obviously carved out the cheekbones a little bit with some black powder or black foundation, because obviously it makes you a little bit more angular. I can't do that. Well, I've never tried doing that. Shall we try it? Shall we give it a go? Again, you're probably also going to be screaming at home that I'm doing this wrong. But the only black makeup, like powder makeup I've got is a black eyeshadow, and it's sparkly. We'll just try it, we'll just try it. If it looks like a disaster, it's a disaster. So, just going to use one of my thin eyeshadow brushes, because I forgot the word then. And just dip it in the beautiful shiny black powder. And I guess do the fish lips. do it on the inside. So, I guess my understanding of it is we now need to blend this out. So I need to find my beauty blender. Yes, ooh, avalanche. I'm glad you guys can't see my desk because it is literally just full of stuff. Anyway, get my Primark beauty blender and maybe blend it out. Is that what we do? Don't think the beauty blender is working as well, and I just think like I've got a beard. So I'm going to try blending it out with my blending eyeshadow brush because I know that always works. Well, she says it does. I feel like I'm rubbing off all the makeup I've just done. I feel like we might need to do some damage control. So let's try maybe putting some more white over it. Just cover it up like it never happened. Even if you didn't get any knowledgeable information out of this tutorial, at least you got a few laughs. Maybe that's how you meant to do it. Maybe do like the contour and then you put some more over it. And the wig cap is slipping off. It's come off. Anyway, we'll fix that in a moment. We'll fix that. It's all falling apart, guys. I'm not a beauty guru, I'm sorry. Just cover up my eyes because I realised how. My eyes are really dark. They have been for like years. And I don't know whether it's because, well, that's through high school and college and that I didn't sleep very much. I stayed up all night watching YouTube. No, I'm on YouTube, probably talking to somebody who was me. You will get dark circles if you keep watching for too long, just warning you. Right. Probably can still see the black underneath, and I look even whiter than I did before. It's not going well, guys. Anyway, we'll keep on, carry on. How do you think I'm doing? Comment down below. Right. So far we've managed to give ourselves a bit of a weird beard. You can probably still see the black lines underneath. This probably requires a bit more highlight. Just highlight for the gods. Let's do that. Yeah. That's as good as it's getting. I'm not trying to do the contouring again because I just can't do it. Or maybe with time and a bit more practice, I'll probably be able to do it. Anyways, so done the powder, done the highlight, attempted the contour. Let's move on to something I can actually do, which would be the smoky eyes. And I love doing a smoky eye. That's all I did throughout uni. Like if it was a last minute going out, it was my go-to, do the smoky eye. So anyway, so by the looks of it, she's quite bright in the corners of her, like where the tear ducts are. And obviously it's like a black kind of sweep over the top. So and then I'll start with like maybe like a lighter colour in the middle. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself. I am still talking to you, but talking to myself usually helps because then I can understand what I'm actually meant to be doing. She says. So I'm using another Revolution product. I can't remember the name of this palette. I got it so long ago. The top of the palette, the lid, has actually fallen off over time because I've just used it that much. I do look after my makeup, I promise, but I use it well. They don't. I've always wanted to like kind of display my makeup in a nice way, like, I don't know, glass cabinets or something. How would you display your makeup? Because the whole point of me getting, so I've got this desk and the lights and everything to give myself a little beauty station, and it does have a drawer, and I started like putting like all my stuff in the drawer, and then stuff just piled on top of stuff, and there's all sorts in there now. There's wigs, there's makeup, there's baubles and hairpins and everything, and it needs a good sort out. I keep telling myself I'll sort my life out the weekend, and I never do. And I was just having a bit of a chat, going away from the actual point of this video. So yeah, we are doing a bit of a charcoaly grey in the middle of the lid, like the base of the lid, and then I'm going to add the like the slightly darker, maybe the black colour over the top, and then put some white highlight in the corners to get that kind of a smoky eye that she has. So I've always loved about Morticia. Like, she just doesn't care. She's so sassy. She wears a black dress, and she has a Gomez. I love Gomez. He makes me laugh. And their relationship is just couple goals, I think. I know they are probably psycho murderers. They probably killed a lot of people, but at least they love each other. They have values. They have morals. Couple goals. Anyway, so the grey's on. So we are gonna attempt to add the black over, and I've just lost the brush. I need that for. It's on the floor. This is the black we used. The mistake of the cheekbone carving. Right. So going back into the shiny black powder. So it looks like it's more like a line. So it is quite blended out, but it's just a line over the lid, and my eyelids are quite hooded, unfortunately. So this is gonna be a bit difficult. But we're gonna give it a go, as we do with all things. That's just gonna be the motto of my channel. We'll just give it a go. It's the motto for my life. Anyway, so might stretch the lid. Stretch my hooded lid. I like this brush because you can get a line with it. I might have used it the wrong way around. That's okay. Do that, and then we're gonna blend. Blending saves all things. I think I'm gonna go see the new Addams Family film. Like, I've seen the old ones. Like, I grew up watching those and I loved those films. Obviously, they've remade it for like today's kids and they've done it in a cartoon. And I'm not sure how I feel about it really. Like, I was so used to the old characters and the actors. I can understand why they've done it because they're trying to rebrand it, aren't they, to suit today's kids. But do you think it's something that kids nowadays would still enjoy? Is it still relevant? I mean, it's still relevant to me, but I don't think kids now would understand. Obviously, they might have seen the old films. I hope they have. They need an education if they haven't. But I don't know. They seem to be maybe remaking a lot of things recently. Like, obviously, Lion King and Aladdin, and I know Addams Family isn't Disney, but those are the only things that came to my mind. They seem to be making like a lot of kids' classics, and I can understand why, because we loved it so much as kids. Yeah, but we loved it so much as kids. Obviously, we're hoping that the future generations will. But I'm just kind of not worried, but obviously they're having to make it relevant for the times now. Like, are they going to put modern technology in, or I guess they did in the other films. But, you know, like phones and iPads and references that obviously kids nowadays would understand. Oh, that's my phone going. But I don't know, what do you think? I'm just rambling at this point. But there we go. So we've got the black. We've got the black and we've got the grey. So I'm just gonna try and add the white highlight in the corner. Making so much noise. I'm really sorry. Probably gonna watch this back and none of it's gonna be usable because I'm making that much noise. So I'm using kind of like, it kind of is like another highlighter eyeshadow in the corners. It's kind of nice because it's a bit of an eraser as well if you've kind of messed up in the middle. How did we do? What do you think? Looks alright to me. Maybe need a bit more blending. Anyways, we're going to move on to eyeliner and mascara. We're going to move on to eyeliner and mascara. I can't speak. So, over the years I have learned a good trick to get good mascara is you need to prep the eyelashes first. They used to look like torture devices to me. I didn't like them, didn't like them in my eye, and I just thought they'd rip off your eyelashes in one swoop, and it still scares me today. Like, if I hold on for too long, I'm just going to rip all my eyelashes off. But in order to get, I think, anyway, to get good eyelashes, not clumpy ones, and it actually gives you a bit more volume. Yeah. So I'm going to be using one of my favourite, I keep dropping stuff, I'm going to be using one of my favourite mascaras, Thick and Fast, by Soap and Glory of all places, because it actually gives a really nice lift and it makes them really thick, but it doesn't make them clumpy. I mean, you can make it, if that's what you're going for, the thick look, thick, but I've said thick too many times, but it gives good coverage. And it comes off really easy, actually. Some mascaras, I feel like they're pasted to your eyelashes and you end up ripping out most of your eyelashes trying to get it off, but this comes off really easily, and I don't know if it's the ingredients in it or what, but Soap and Glory for mascara and makeup is actually really good. Did I look pretty? So eyelashes done. Next is eyeliner, which is again another Soap and Glory gem, Crazy Sexy Kohl limited edition twist up eyeliner. Don't know if they sell this anymore, but did I get it in a Christmas box? I think it was Christmas last year. I'm a bit crazy on the Soap and Glory products. Just put it under the waterline. I love eyeliner. This takes me back to when I was younger. I used to love eyeliner. It used to be all over my face. I used to do like the major thick cat eyeliner. I'd put like all the way across under my eyes the eyeliner. Big hair, hairspray. I think my hair was red at one point. Ah, memories. Anyway, I've done the lashes, done the eyeliner. So eyes are essentially done. What are we doing now? Oh yeah, lips. Right, so I am going to be using one of my absolute favourite red lipsticks, because obviously Morticia has dark red lips with the perfect little scowl, pouty scowl. So I'm going to be using my one and only piece of designer makeup, this Estee Lauder Holiday Nights, the red lip. And I got this for Christmas a couple of years ago. It's my absolute favourite. And it's one of those things you don't want to use it too often, because obviously you don't want to wreck it, and you don't. Other than my other makeup, like Primark makeup and this, that and the other from the drugstores, I don't look after it very well. Well, I do. But I'll throw it in my bag and it'll get all scratched up and the labels will get scratched off and this, that and the other anyway. So I've got this makeup I've actually looked after and it's still in the box. I love it. Well, this is the lip gloss. It comes in 3 parts. So this is the lip gloss. It's a bit shiny. The lip liner pencil and the actual lipstick itself, which comes with a little magnetic lid. So pops right back on. You can tell I don't have a lot of designer makeup, so I'm amused by a magnetic lipstick tube. Anyway, I love this colour. It's a nice dark red, which is suitable for this makeup tutorial. Anyway, this is going to be a bit of a challenge in itself because obviously I can't see, but we're gonna be professional. I'm just gonna get my close-in mirror. I feel like an old lady, like I can't see properly. Oh gosh, seeing all the mistakes close up. I feel like a little old lady. I have to like look right close at my face. Luckily, like me, she has quite not thin lips, but they're not like Kylie Jenner lips. They're not huge, which is perfect because mine aren't big. I end up having to overdraw mine sometimes. I probably should stop talking while I'm trying to do my lips, but I always end up overdrawing my lips because I feel like my top lip's really tiny and this is normal. But I'm gonna embrace the thin top lip and I'm gonna stay true to what I can see, and we're just gonna chill, gonna go with it. So lips are done. Hopefully I did a time skip that, so you don't have to watch me just sit in silence, try and do this makeup for about 10 minutes. Anyway, so lips are done, eyes are done. I guess next would be wig. So we're going to try and get the wig cap back on and get the wig on, and we're going to put the dress on. I'll talk to you about the dress in a second. I've just realised I'm missing something. I was sitting here thinking I am missing something. I usually have my whole setup, and I realised I haven't got the ring light on. So, I haven't got the ring light on, so I do apologise if my face looks a bit less highlighted than usual. It's very, very sad. But I do have my two side lights going on. Anyway, this is the wig. Very, very long. A lot longer than I thought it was going to be. And on the inside, it's actually really good. I've never really had a professional wig before. I always get, you know, those cheapies from Poundland or Home Bargains or something, and they're really thin and really wispy and they don't look good at all. So, what I didn't know, in these professional wigs, they kind of, when I first got it, I was like, they've got almost like, you know, on what are they called, strapless bras, they have these like detachable and attachable hooks. That's what's in the back of these. And basically what you do is you attach these hooks to the back of the wig, you kind of slot them in, and it kind of secures it so you can fit it to your own head, so it won't come off, basically, or hopefully it won't come off, as long as you don't do anything, you know, crazy, like, you know, do a head banging or shaking your head about too much. So I'm just going to hook them through. I think last time I put this on, it was just the first hook on the thing, it was fine. I don't want it to be too tight. Well, if you're on a night out or a Halloween party, you wouldn't want it to be too tight. You wouldn't want to ruin the illusion of the costume by, you know, taking your hair off. You just look like you're in your party clothes. But put this wig on. It will take some adjusting, so I apologise how it's going to look when I initially put it on. Well, actually, that's not bad for a first time. Usually, I put it on and it's backwards, sideways, looks a bit ratty. I did give it a brush through yesterday, so obviously coming out of the bag first thing can look a bit strange. But this wig I love because it is versatile. It does link to a couple of other ideas I'm going to make. Like I say, I do want to do Wednesday. I mean, not that it's a musical, but it could be that girl from is it the Grudge or the lipstick on teeth. Beautiful. Let me just fix that. But no, it's not the Grudge. What's it called? The little girl. You're gonna die in 7 days. Help me out here. No, what is it? It's like the film is like you're gonna die in 7 days. It's not The Omen. It's not the Grudge. I can't remember. Or is it? Comment down below what I'm on about. If you've gotten this far into the video, well done. And if you have, please give me a comment on what movie I'm thinking about, because I can't think. My mind is completely gone. But yeah, this is the wig. And it's a lot of hair. A lot of hair than I'm used to. But I love it, and it looks really nice. And I did give it a brush through yesterday, and I was expecting a lot of hair to fall out, and it wasn't really bad. It was fine. I think it is heat resistant, so you can curl it, straighten it, whatever. But it came straight, so we're keeping it straight for now. Anyway, I'm going to put on this dress with the finished look. See you in a second. This is the dress. Just have to say, I have had to pin it here because it's a lot low cut than I first anticipated. So I'm just going to tell you the story behind this whole dress. So I did order, I can't remember the website. I did order off this website like at the beginning of September, this Morticia dress. It was on sale, I loved it. And I thought, right, if I order it now, it should be here by the time Halloween comes. So, obviously it's not come. It is being shipped, but it's not here. So I actually did go out this morning because I did need a couple of other bits for the other costumes, for the other videos I am planning. And I did have a look in a couple of our charity shops, our thrift shops, and I found this dress, and slightly bit too small for me. Well, small and big, I don't know. Anyway, found this dress in the charity shop. It's velvety, it's kind of got the long sleeves with a bit of a thing going on there. It is quite short, it is really low cut, so I'm just going to stay sat down. But maybe when the dress finally comes, it might be something for next year, or if it comes in time for October, then I might take a couple of pictures in the actual dress. But this is what I got. But yeah, if you don't want to go in a full-on dress, this is perfect. Probably can't see because it doesn't come down enough, but this dress is short. It just about covers my bum, and I'm having to hold this here, otherwise we are going to have an accident. But yes, love this dress. I suppose if you're a bit on the slimmer side, not my size, and you like short dresses, this would be perfect Halloween costume to go out in. If you don't want to wear a full length dress. I mean, I would go out in a full length Morticia dress if I could. But yeah, this is a perfect little going out dress, and maybe if I lose a bit of weight, get a bit thinner, then maybe it's an option for maybe next Halloween. But yeah, this is the dress, this is the wig, this is the look. So I hope you have enjoyed our little escapade into the makeup tutorial world. I'm sorry, I'm not the best, and hopefully I will get better with time, but I've enjoyed it, and I love this wig, and I love this dress, I love this look. Like I say, if the actual dress does come, I will probably take some pictures. You'll see me up on Instagram. But yeah, that's the end of my first official attempt into the makeup YouTube costume Halloween-y type world. I hope you've enjoyed it. My god, I put so much on my teeth. Oh dear. Yes, I really hope you've enjoyed it, and there are some more to come. There are some more costumes, more makeup tutorials. Like I say, it's a shame that I haven't been able to do an actual musical number in this costume. Maybe if I do look at the songs a bit better and I get the costume sorted, then maybe I can put up a video before the end of Halloween. But I am doing a couple more videos. Like I say, I am doing Wednesday Addams is my next one, I think. I don't know if it's going to be the next one in line with this video. I'm just releasing them as and when. But yeah, you'll see more from me really soon. I hope you enjoyed it. I love you guys so much. Happy Halloween, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye.